I come in and play. Nobody wants to play with me out here.
Hello, anybody that might be here? The count says it went down to 0, but I'm never sure if that's right or not. I don't even know what other lives might still be going. Didn't have time to check. I was busy doing something else, and all of a sudden I noticed the time. So maybe everybody's off doing other things. Oh, well. Yeah, I just looked at F3. It seems like they're talking about the same thing they were talking about a couple hours ago. Oh, well. I'll sit here for a while, see if anybody comes in. I can't stand to watch them a lot of times when they're doing those videos and they'll just stop every 20 seconds and talk for 10 minutes. But that's just me. They get plenty of people. So anyway, Wings, how you feeling? Hey, nerdy. I think people should just start ignoring him. Hey, Howard. I think he's one of those people that even thrives on negative attention. Just as long as people are looking at him, he's happy. Oh, I guess I should have said I'm talking about GS because you guys are in two different chats. So what else is happening out there on the YouTube streets? Okay, Wings. Wings is going to come join you guys in the cool room. Mm. Yeah, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the news anymore. Nerdy, weren't you a mod? Could have swore you were a mod. It's not. I think I made you a mod on the new channels when we get those going. I gotta start getting some playlist on the new on the music one. Hey, Cart, how you doing? Okay, everybody, set your clocks.
What's up?
How you doing,
Now,
Howard?
I can go even quicker, man. I dropped 3 or 4 new videos tonight.
Yeah, I saw you
Yeah.
said that. I never got to go look at them yet. I've been messing around with stuff all day.
Oh, cool. I like that. Your background there.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I like that. But no,
And I
I
was
was. Oh, I told you about that interesting engineering app that I get or
yeah.
subscribe to. Yeah, boy, they get some cool information. Um, they were. It's a guided reentry vehicle, I guess you could call it. It's a drone that comes out of space and can be guided, I guess you'd say, can controlled, almost like a smart thing, but at hypersonic speeds. Um, it I don't know. It's interesting, and I'll put it to you this way: the way Interesting Engineering described it was, if true, this this is a very interesting concept, and that's all they had to say on the subject.
Yeah.
But I was checking it out. It was pretty damn interesting. But yeah. Um, so yeah, and I just kind of sort of dropped an update to all the videos I just dropped. I should have probably titled it different, something about uh I'm not sure what I titled it. Hopefully it was something about the Knights of Malta. But anyway, that's what, I was inferring with my last video. So I'm done, Muckster. How much time?
Hey, you still have 3 minutes left because you still had time left over. Remember?
Oh my God. I'll put it in the bank.
Okay.
That way, when I come back with something interesting, I can stay longer if I need to.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, y'all take it easy, man. Have a good one.
Yeah. Thanks for coming up. Howard, make sure he never overstays his welcome. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Howard always has something. The guy is very wide ranging information. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not real good on doing the solo thing when I can't rely on the music DJing. Hey, Glock. Yeah, yeah, I know. I heard. Yeah, I talked to her today. And I do appreciate, even though I knew you're the second person that told me, and I appreciate the fact that people know I would want to know about it. Yeah, definitely. You know, it's funny. I think pretty much probably for most of us, Izzy just came into our lives a couple weeks ago, and she's already very important, I think, to many of us. Oh yeah, I saw he was doing a thing. I didn't bother going to look at it since I knew he wasn't Carolina's lawyer anymore. I imagine she's very bored sitting there. Yes, I said to her a couple of times, "Got to keep it easy," but it's not my place to nag her about that stuff. Yeah, I heard that. I heard a bunch of when they're going back and forth with GS. Yeah, Cart. She did sound tired. Yeah, like I said a bit ago, when I think it was just me and Wings at the time. People need to just start ignoring him. He just loves the attention, even if it's negative. I'm I'm hoping he comes back here again. I'd like to get him on the panel one last time to ask him a couple of questions. And no matter how he answers it, I think I'm just gonna boot his ass out the door for good. I don't like the way he's treating people I care about. Yeah, I still think part of his thing is, everybody is figuring Kaiser's going to prison, and I think he wants to put his claim on that audience. And then again, maybe he just is an asshole. I'm sorry, XO, but I'm not into answering stupid questions tonight. Oh, yeah? It's taken them long enough to catch on to them. It amazes me that even when people find out stuff that he said was a lie, they still stay with him. You know, the people that early on thought he was a big war hero and found out what a lie that was, and all the denials he's made along the time that people have proven and all that stuff. And they keep sending him money. Rumor has it if YouTube ever gets around to getting rid of the subscriber bots, that Kaiser will lose a lot of subscriptions. Do, 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 do. Hey, Angel. Sorry, guys, I was on the phone there for a second. Hey, Ariel, thank
What's
you
up,
for
man?
coming. Thank you for coming. I hate going solo.
I saw you was up there. No, my buddy that I've been telling you about that I want to
Yeah,
interview. He called me. We were talking for a while. So yeah.
cool, good.
And I am watching the fight. I was downstairs and I came up. I was gonna hit you up earlier, but I got real busy.
I was messing around with stuff, and I'm glad that earlier on when I decided to set a live, that I told my friend in the telephone to make to set an alarm for 10:20, or it'd probably been the 11:30, and I'd go, oh crap, I'm supposed to be live.
Yeah.
In case you didn't see chat, it's become public information, which I'm not sure she wanted to be, but Izzy stuck in a hospital in Houston.
Oh, wow. She doing all right, or you don't know?
I was muted.
Yeah. All right.
She's not allowed to travel, but it's not like, she's on her deathbed or anything. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
And hello, Pansy. Or Ponzi, I guess.
Ponzi. Yeah.
I think that guy is scheming. Any good fights tonight?
Oh, we'll see. We don't know until they have them, and then you're like, oh, I stood up for this crap. I could have been doing something else, but yeah.
Yeah.
Usually they're 50-50, You get one or two good ones in there, and then like the main one will be garbage, and then you'll be pissed. You're like, wow, yeah, these guys didn't show up. So I had to shut my damn AC off because I was freezing. And then I came up here and made me some chicken stock. I'm just drinking that so I could just heat up.
So how do you like this background?
Oh, and it's moving. Okay, yeah, I like that. It's slower, so it shouldn't
Yeah, well,
get people drunk or whatever you
yeah,
call it, or sick or whatever it is.
yeah. That I was thinking that too.
Motion sickness. That's it.
Whenever I was setting it up, because had have to edit it down to less than a minute, and I had it full screen on my monitor. Oh my God, did that look cool?
Yeah. I had a screensaver before on my other TV that was like that. It was called Fish Tank or something, but it was like
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. Nerdy said epilepsy.
She said epilepsy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
yeah. Okay.
a lot of times the flashing lights and stuff trigger people.
Yeah. I've never had that problem. Yeah, Wingspan. It may put you to sleep, so be careful. So I got 3 new songs. 2 of them are great. The other one I think is great too. Somebody may not like it, and you may think it's funny, but whatever.
So you thought that attachment that I did to the Freddy Krueger was good?
Yeah, I like that at the end. Yeah, that kind of fit the thing there.
I saved that little like audio splice where where it just says, "Hey Krueger, you're arrested." 'Cause I thought I can see sliding that into other things here and there.
Yeah, I think when you hear the next two songs I got, you're really gonna like them.
Want to just do them here?
I gotta go downstairs for that.
Okay.
Let me finish drinking this. I can do it. The fight is probably gonna be 12 o'clock. I'm just waiting for that main event.
Yeah, I did a couple songs today, and it was like, yeah, I'm not really liking this. I did do a birthday song for a friend of mine that came out pretty good.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm not sure if some people misunderstood because I had Happy Birthday Danny, but I did put in parentheses, not YouTube Danny. So I don't know if some people thought it might have been our Danny.
I peeked at it real quick, and I was like, "What is it? Doesn't he already have a Danny song?" But yeah, I didn't really. I think it was on my phone. I was going through the phone, so I had me some soup today. It was good too. It was like a fish soup. I told her to make me this fish soup.
Oh, my mother used to make one I really liked. She basically combined a couple of soups together. It was like corn chowder and trying to think, almost like a potato soup, but she would put salmon in it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that used to taste so good.
I don't know if I could eat salmon in a soup, but it may taste good. I don't.
It worked really good in this. Usually the only salmon I like is like salmon cakes.
Yeah. Yeah, salmon cakes are good. I can eat salmon. I'm not, I can eat it like with rice and stuff, white rice.
Yeah.
So this soup is made with potatoes, and we boiled it's a salted fish, but we boiled it, got a little bit of the salt out, and then we just put it in there, and the salt itself will flavor the soup. And she put white rice in there.
Okay.
It came out just perfect, man. Because the white rice, like absorbs the stock, and it kind of opens up. It gets puffy, kind of.
That reminds me, I have a jar of a good soup somebody gave me a while back, and I hadn't eaten it because I was going hard on the low carb thing.
Yeah.
I should make that tomorrow because after the 4th, I want to go strict again for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't be eating I already know I can't be eating the potatoes and the rice, but I'm not doing this every day, so it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make me some pinchos for 4th of July, which is the shish kebabs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what we call them in Spanish, pinchos. Yeah.
Okay, Nerdy. We'll see you. Nerdy says she has bad connection. She's taken off.
Oh, again, with the same excuse. Okay, Nerdy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's probably just going. We mentioned salmon. She probably grabbed her knife and she's going to go out.
Salmon. So somebody say salmon. She's pushing the grizzly out the way. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yep. That's. I was going to say the same thing. She was getting. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got that poo-poo internet, You can tell these guys a little because they just barely top the ropes with their heads,
I'll share that with the class. Not that I think there's very many people over there, but still.
Yeah, I can't say. Oh, the bottom. Okay.
Oh, Nerdy just says she's had her fill of salmon for
Yeah,
the rest of her life.
smoked it all different ways. I'm pretty sure. I think my dogs. I've given them like smoked salmon. They like it.
Nerdy said she'll be glad to have some halibut. So if there's anybody out there with a bunch of halibut and wants to trade for salmon, get a hold of Nerdy.
Yeah, halibut's the good stuff, bro. Love that stuff. You know, it could be another 50 years of me eating rice, and I'll never get tired of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't need it every day, but there's no way that's happening. You would get tired of it, but yeah, there's just certain things.
I was never really big on rice, and then the last couple of years, I got into it. I really like getting those. Let's see, Nerdy. I was getting those Uncle Ben microwavable packages, and do one of them and make maybe a piece of chicken or something like that and put on there.
Yeah, it's good stuff, bro. And it fills you up.
Or sometimes I would just like make a bowl, it'd be like rice with vegetables or something. I just put that in a bowl and just eat that.
Here in this house, it's a whole pot, bro. I mean, a big old pot of rice that gets made because she's like, yeah, I'm not making rice for one person. I'm making rice for a whole week. So a lot of it gets frozen, and then whenever I get hungry and I feel like having some rice, I already got it there. Take it out early, let it defrost, and heat it up, and you're good to go.
I used to like I'd get Chinese, and there'd always be white rice left over.
Yeah.
And my mother would take that and make rice pudding out of it.
Oh yeah, that's what it's good for, because I don't like the Chinese white rice. I won't eat it.
And Nerdy, who somehow is still talking even though she left 10 minutes ago, said you should be eating brown rice.
I know that, Nerdy. I know what kind of rice. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's got the harder. It takes a whole lot longer to cook it too, Nerdy.
It only takes me like 90 seconds.
Yeah, you probably eaten boiled rice, so that's why, because it's already been boiled once. It has a shell. It has a shell. It's not like the white rice. The white rice has already been stripped down and all that, been processed and not good for you. Shit, I brought me back a 20-pound bag of rice from Connecticut that I can't get out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, listen, we bought 50 pounds and 100-pound bags before, but yeah.
Like
medium grain. But I can't find medium grain rice out here. It's either mostly long or extra long.
I know. I was friends with the guy who had the pizza shop in town, who was from Guatemala, and he always said Americans don't know how to cook rice.
And Chinese don't either. I don't like sticky rice. And that's what we call mogoyao. It's like all stuck together. I do not like that. I like my rice to be fluffy and not sticking together. Plus, I use a fork or a spoon. I don't need the sticks. They need they need their rice their way so that they can eat it with the sticks. Otherwise, they can't eat it with the,
I never. Well, see, the place I get when I get Chinese now that I get it from, their rice isn't like that.
The white rice?
Well, I'm trying to think now what kind they have there, because I always just go and get the buffet.
I mean, but you realize that they don't really eat that food. I mean, it's.
Oh, I know.
You know, So we get a fork, right? They'll throw a little fork in the bag or whatever, but yeah, a spork or what have you.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I know a lady that I know uh, several years ago. She took a trip to China. You know, it was one of those like group tour type things. When she came back, she said, "Yeah, what we call Chinese food does not look anything like what they serve over there."
Yeah, I tell you,
Cart,
I'm gonna run downstairs and.
Cart says her rice is never sticky.
Oh, wonderful. If you make rice in the rice cooker that the Chinese have, it's like perfect rice.
Yeah,
Yeah. I used to have a rice cooker. I gave it to my son. Then he gave it to his girlfriend, and then now he don't have a girlfriend. So there you go.
I think you missed the whole part where I just like my food to come from a microwave.
Yeah, it's not good, man. Microwave breaks down the food, and it really destroys it. You don't get the right nutrition from it.
I always, a lot of times, if I'd make chili and had some leftover rice, chili always went good with rice.
Uh-huh. You know what goes good with rice is like white rice and a couple fried eggs, and you just do a sunny side over and let the
Yeah,
yolk stay soft, and then bust that yolk in there.
you know,
Maybe a little bit of ketchup on that. Yeah, I don't do the
yeah,
ketchup. I just do it straight.
I wouldn't either. You know what I just remembered way back when we first started doing this. The one day I came in and I said, "Oh, I just came up with something good." I took a package of rice and threw a couple of sunny side eggs on it, and you
Yeah,
said, "Oh, you said, yeah, that's Puerto Ricans eat that all the time."
yeah. No, it's eaten all around the world. Not just us, everybody around the world. But yeah, we're famous for that. But yeah, um, leftover rice. And also where Nerdy was saying, the brown rice is better,
Yeah,
so it keeps your sugar down and stuff. If you cook rice and just let it cool, and then put it in the fridge, or like put it from one day to the other, and then you eat it, it's gonna spike your sugar even less. I
no,
forget what it is about the cold and with the rice. It does something to it, but it keeps it from making your sugar spike up real fast.
maybe I don't know. Would the carbs break down or something?
Uh, I think when it gets cold and then after it gets reheated, somehow the carbs release slower, I think, so your body can handle it. There's videos on it, and they explain it, because people ask, "Is that real or not?" And I'm not saying you're gonna eat the rice and not have any carbs. You'll get carbs, but it'll be a whole lot less than what it normally would be.
Yeah.
All right, let me log off here, and then I'm gonna come in on the computer.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, now that we got rid of him. Yeah, that's what my mother used to do, Cart. I love rice pudding. I like the, oh, what's that called on top? It's not meringue. Um, oh, I should know what it is. It's almost like a pudding. What do they call that? Well, the rice is pudding.
Rice pudding. I don't really
Um,
like pudding. It's okay.
trying to think of what the name of that stuff is that would be on the top of it. It's like a light, fluffy. I think it's from the eggs. Ah, damn! It's almost in my.
What are you talking about? The white yolk stuff? The white, the
Well,
white.
it'd be. Yeah, it was like at the top. It was at the. It would come to the top of the rice pudding.
Is tapioca rice pudding? What is tapioca? It has rice in it, right? Or, I don't know.
No, I think it's a thing. It's sort of like rice, but meringue. Is that right?
Meringue. That's it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Merengue. Meringue. Yeah. Let me find this page. Uh,
I don't know. I think that's pretty close to the spelling. Oh no, you know what I was trying to think of was custard.
oh,
Because to me, meringue is like on a lemon meringue pie. It's that really, the egg white, the real fluffy.
yeah. They fluff
Cus-
it up. They
yeah,
beat it.
custard is a little different. I think it might have the yolks in it. It's sort of more like a pudding. Hey, Cap.
Yeah. Evening. All right. You ready for one song?
Yep.
We can play it two ways. Both ways are
What?
good.
Hey, wait. Don't play it yet because, hey, look, guys. Izzy's
Yes.
here. So everybody knows she is still alive.
Oh, she's in the. How you
Yeah,
doing, Izzy?
She
I
just
hope
said
you're
hi.
feeling better. Hope all is well. We'll be praying for you. Well, I will. I don't know about Muckster.
My prayers might hurt more than they help.
Hey, you never know, man. They go a long way. Oh, my buddy's here.
Oh, really? I thought it was Sarge.
Oh no, he's not my. Sarge is not my buddy.
I
Yeah, it's Sarge.
I was disappointed. I heard that thunk, and I thought, oh, Izzy decided to come up.
This thing on?
Oh, wait, did I say that live?
I'm not sure. I was wondering if it was even on because I couldn't hear anything.
Are you? Is that your voice or your microphone?
Weird.
You sound.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm coming in on a phone. I got my laptop packed up for the vacation.
Oh, okay.
Too lazy to unpack it.
Breaking up, Sarge.
I'm sorry.
You're good, but
I know I'm good.
yeah,
Hey,
we know
you.
you.
Chat. I'm easy. Yeah.
You want to say something, Sarge, or do you want me to play this? I was going to play a song, but you tell me.
Yeah. I'm just hanging out.
Okay. Let me. So I wrote a new song about Kruger. the Tyrant.
Oh, Kruger.
Out in Fort Worth, they tell tales at night about a lone man who's always spoiling for a fight. Kruger the Tyrant, with eyes cold and blue, crossing his path, son, ain't nothing you want to do. No cares, no questions, just keep walking straight. He don't tolerate jaywalkers tempting their fate. With a 6-shooter ready and a chip on his shoulder, one wrong move and your life's looking cold. Kruger the Tyrant, Fort Worth's own beast. Respect ain't an option, it's a rule at least. Ask Carolina and her friends about the night he came. One step from death, they learned to curse his name. Carolina once thought she could stand up tall, but she learned real quick he don't back down at all. Her friends saw the flash, the fury in his eyes. Now they whisper his name like a ghost in the skies. Down the dusty streets, his shadow looms so wide, a twisted sense of justice with nowhere to hide. From dusk till dawn, he patrols his own code. Every step you take, he's out there on the road. Kruger the Tyrant, Fort Worth's own beast. Respect ain't an option, it's a rule at least. Ask Carolina and her friends about that brutal night. One step from death, they learn a consciousness or taking flight. Brutal king keeps the town in line with a deadly sting. Ask Carolina and her friends about that brutal night. One step away from unconsciousness or taking flight. Kruger the Tyrant, Fort Worth's own beast. Respect ain't an option, it's a rule at least. Ask Carolina and her friends about that brutal night. One step from death, they learn a consciousness or taking flight.
I like it.
Yeah, I think you'll like the other version too. That one came out good, right?
Yeah.
I got one more. This one's for Finkel.
Uh-oh. Is it Finkel the Tyrant?
No. This one's titled King of the Little Men. We'll probably play both of them. I'll pick this one here. We'll see what it does.
There's a place down by the river where the old folks gather round, and they tell of a man they call the king of the smallest in this town. With a gaze like fire burning, you know he's right every night. He's the tallest of the little men, and his rule is pure might. Cross him and you will bend to his will, you can't pretend. For the king of the little men rules true time and again. Finkel was a man of pride, thought he'd find a way around, but he soon learned what others knew. Tried and true, he'd be bound. Down the dusty main, old Finkel went to stand against the rule, but the king just grinned and took a step and made Finkel the fool. Cross him and you will bend to his will, you king of the little men rules true time and again. Cross him and you will bend to his will, you can't pretend. For the king of the little men rules true time and again.
Cheesy.
Do I have to say who the king of the little man is?
Hello,
I don't
Tucker.
know. Okay, I get it now.
You
All
get the
right.
song now? You get it now?
Yeah, I get it. All right.
Tucker said they're both bloody brilliant.
Okay.
And MSG said you're a genius.
I'm a genius.
No, Ariel, from my understanding of the language he was speaking, I'm pretty sure that's what he was saying.
Oh. Was it in Italian? It's hard to see the chat from here. Let me see.
Yeah, I was
Scrolling.
on that page. I wasn't looking.
German, Geshen. Yeah, that looks like Deutsch, German.
Yeah, he's not the king, but it's a joke. It's a joke, guys.
Okay.
He thinks he's king. We know he's not. But you
Oh.
go over there, you say something, what does he do? He puts you down, he mutes you, he boots you.
Damn, you actually speak Italian too?
I think he says his Italian is better than his Deutsch.
Really?
That
And I didn't know German was one of Izzy's 4 languages.
Oh, she can't speak 4 languages. Was it sub 70 IQ?
Yeah, I thought it was something like that, Izzy. I got like 2 words out of it, and I had to, just knowing him, I had a feeling where it was going.
I see. Is this open panel? Shall I put up the link? How do I do this on the phone? Stream
Well,
info.
I put the link out a couple of times. It's just not pinned on yours.
Okay.
But here, I'll just toss it out there. Oh, that's not. I was I was trying to highlight MSG and
Well, it looks like I said something in German, but I don't speak German, so I know it wasn't me.
yeah, that was me. I went to highlight it and copied it instead, and then I tried to put that out there for the link.
What happened? We went from 2 to 9 real quickly. Did another channel just close up shop?
Well, you know, they follow the is.
They call the is. That's it. Yeah. Thank you, Iz, for bringing in 7 folks.
And
I actually put his name in the song, but it didn't come out. But that's all right. Finkel's name came out in there.
plus F3 shut down.
Oh, F3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been off YouTube most of the day. Any new juicy stuff from what was it, King of the Little Men or Kaiser or we haven't heard from Tuttle in
Hey,
a long
Christine. How you doing, Christine?
Hey, Christian.
time.
Well, I think Izzy and a bunch of other people were over there in the BO chat trolling the hell out of Toddler.
BO? Oh, historical. Yeah, I spent a little bit this morning snipping parts of the discussion of the panel I was on last night. Any reaction from a toddler?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, damn, it was designed for a reaction.
Yeah, I hadn't watched anything.
I didn't get to that part yet, but at one point, they were talking. He was talking about language on his channel, and I said, "Yeah, why do you guys say PDF file and stuff like that?" He says, "It's algorithm," and I'm not something to the point where it's silly that you avoid those words. So it doesn't really change anything. And he says, "How did it go?" Basically, I said, when you called me a PDF file in your parody, it didn't bother me. He says, "Well, what have bothered me?" I'm like, "Oh, that's what it was designed to." No, it wasn't designed to bother you. Okay, you don't like the word. They used it against me, but you didn't intend it for to bother me, but you're upset that it didn't bother me. Yeah. Okay. The man is, we met some from that guy.
Okay, well, shut up. We got somebody prettier to listen to.
They're pretty and weaker. So, no, I watched whatever you guys had, the panel last night, because, there's literally nothing to do here.
Oh,
Yeah. So it was funny to me that they all ganged up on you in a way, but you really, really stood your ground, which I applaud.
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know why I wasted my time with it, but I had a little fun with it.
Yeah, it looked like you were, trolling them as well, which was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, earlier he was just way far up in Bose or BO, what, and
Yeah.
people started calling him out, and then somehow, of course, he jumped on me, and he thinks like getting back at some of our supporters or my supporters or even yours is by attacking me, So I got thrown in there, then I was like, okay, it's a fair game.
That's how, and I'm not referring to his size, I'm referring to his mentality. That's how little people act. He's one of the little people. And I'm not referring to his physical size, although it fits.
Very true.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I worked last night. I played on YouTube this morning. I took my grandson swimming, and then got home and I crashed hard. I'm just, for my shift, I'm like in a haze.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, it was crazy earlier. But I like the videos you did. I know sometimes it's hard, I liked them.
Yeah, sometimes an open panel like that, it's really hard to get what you want to say out and be heard. So I like the idea of snipping them and following them up. I think I exceeded all my alerts for the day. So the end result is low view count, but that's all right.
But he makes zero sense though. Like there's no sense at all. He goes from you're a communist, but you're not a communist.
Yeah.
Your hat is a what? Like what?
Oh, I got an incident, guys.
Oh, that's right. This is a work night.
Oh yeah, he's already on.
Yeah. Oh, Benny's here.
Huh. Hello, Ben. Hey, Ariel, see if you can add your channel. I tried, but it asked for a password, and it shouldn't be doing that now.
Oh, I gotta go back to the StreamYard thing and do it?
No. Oh, you're in StreamYard now. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. You should just up in the right-hand corner there where it says edit.
Oh.
Click on that
Okay.
and put add channel. But it should just show you as a choice now. Well, I
Hi,
guess he's
Ben.
having.
I
Guess
don't,
Sarge is
I
having
don't
a
see it.
serious incident.
Let me see. Do I have to hit add new destination or?
Yeah, although it shouldn't, but I wondered if it would make you do it one time
Okay,
because the 24 hours is up.
I got you.
For what?
Oh, we wanted to get him so that we can stream to his channel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there it is. So click it then.
I see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Save changes, whatever, I guess. And then
Are we
Steven.
inside of like a fish tank?
Yes.
Okay,
Breathe carefully.
I'm trying.
so, all right, I clicked it and it should be. Do you see it up there or no?
No, you haven't.
It's in. I don't.
Hey, DJ.
Hello,
Thanks for
DJ.
stopping. I met DJ over at my buddy Specs channel. DJ
Oh.
does some pretty cool live panels. He'll do trivia nights and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, I think DJ subscribed to my channel. I believe I subscribed to DJ's channel.
That's awesome.
And the last
Yeah.
I knew, DJ's wife Bethany was at like 97. We're trying to get her to 100.
Oh, good.
Going on, Steve.
Did you guys see Ben's new video?
No, not if he just did one today.
It's literally I can't even describe. You have to watch it. Where's Ben? He needs to burn the link or something. Oh, here we go. Biscuit and Groovy. Boo to you too, buddy. Oh, goodness.
Do I have to put a schedule or just hit today? Schedule to start time or?
No, you should be able to just like come right in, just join
I
on.
see you on top.
Oh,
And then I see Sarge's, and then mine is there, and then it says Saturday Night Live, 24, whatever, and then description, whatever, public. I don't know.
Biscuit, I don't know what they're talking about.
It's technical
honestly.
stuff. Ain't no big deal. It's there, Muckster. I'll get it going another day. I don't want to
Okay.
interrupt.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah.
It's no biggie right now. Hey Ben, is it
working
okay
with
if we play
technology.
your army boot video?
I don't know if Ben would mind. It's public.
Yes. Hey GMK.
He said, please do.
Cool. Get my like on there before I forget.
Hey Joshy, see I have now shown my D&D 214. What are you going to ask for next? To see the color of the combat boots that I was wearing when I rappelled out of the Black Hawk and got injured? I also broke a nail in the heel on my boot. Well, I am going to go on the front foot. Here they are. They are in my favorite color.
Nice five.
This is I am a lol cow with small feet and afraid of strong women production, accompanied by a rainbow falcon, because I constantly say stupid shit that makes real vets laugh at me.
Good one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I like the D&D 214.
Yeah, there was another video before that I thought was really funny too.
Get the one where he's talking to Wrangler. I think,
Yeah.
didn't we, is that new? Because it seems like we just had one of those the other day. Let's see. Is it the, no, it wouldn't be that. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Kaiser versus Fierce Karma.
I think so.
That's the only one I see about Kaiser. It's from a couple days ago.
Yeah, that might be it. Hold on, let me check.
Where's my... Oh, we just watched the one about the pink boots. The Kaiser calls Toddles. Okay, let me see. Mm.
I'm gonna send it to you, Muckster.
Yeah, because why am I not seeing it? Except I don't know how to get it from my phone.
Email it to yourself.
Hey, you're not supposed to know more tech stuff than me.
That is true.
I am way behind on tech when it comes to phone. What is going on here?
I emailed it to you.
Oh, okay. How do I check email?
Oh my God.
Uh,
I was watching track and field. GMK.
oh, crap.
Hmm.
I can't play it.
Why?
It's one of those ones that comes garbled on my computer.
Oh, I don't know what that
I
means, but okay.
Did you
Yeah.
send it to me, Izzy, or
Hmm?
did you send it to my email?
I don't know yours.
Well, I'll send it over to you.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
wait, I know yours.
you got mine, Izzy. That's all right.
Yeah, I do. Sorry about that.
No, you're all right.
Actually, we can make it even easier. I'll just put it over here in the back chat.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go. Okay,
Maybe.
chat. All right, gotta wait for it to come up.
Oh, can't you? I thought you were
Yeah.
on your computer.
I am.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah, see, in my settings on my computer, I have something called hardware acceleration that I have to use for a game I play.
Hmm.
And so for some reason, some videos just come out garbled and I have to reset it. I've got to like do a whole restart and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's usually on shorts, but it's not on all shorts. And it's on when people do it from their phone, but it's not always. So I don't know exactly what it is that is about some videos that do that.
Yeah.
I got it.
No, no.
Almost promotable E5 toddler here. Hi, Wrangler. Almost promotable E5 toddler here.
Hey, toddler. I was watching Jeff and Scotto on Stone Vet's channel, and they were playing a video of you. Did you see it?
Which one?
The one where you were telling them about the size of your boots.
And when my little baby gap, my size 6 baby gap jump boots are shoved up your ass.
I saw. And so did my surveillance does. I hate those guys.
What about that comment from Bill Hunkle Bunkle? That comment was fucking funny as fuck.
He realized his size 6 boots consist of 2 size 3s.
It wasn't funny, fuck. I am not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that Izzy put them up to it. She scared me. It could even be that Muckster.
Hey, Toddles, that comment was funny. 2 times size 3 equals size 6. Even my dumb fuck simps understood it.
Hey, I made it into a Ben video. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
good.
You're famous now.
Yeah, I think Ben's page needs to have like a ton of likes.
Yeah, you guys. What the hell? Ben only has 30 subscribers. People have to do something about that.
I know. But also to his credit, he's like 2 weeks old. Not even.
That is amazing for an infant to be doing stuff like that.
Right.
Let's see. Actually, he joined October 22, but he must have just started doing this stuff because it's all newer videos.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, YouTube years, I'm talking.
Yeah. Yeah, you do good stuff, Ben.
Very creative.
I got to run, Muckster. So
Okay.
if this thing is over, I'll come back if you're still on.
Okay, but I thought you promised to never leave me alone with Izzy.
You'll be all right. She's in a
I'm in a mental institution.
she's tied to the wall and strapped
Yeah.
in, so she's not gonna get you.
Okay.
No.
Have fun.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Yeah, you're probably gonna hear all these devices go off at the same time when the nurse comes in. Jeez. Every freaking 13 minutes, it feels like.
I was in one time and I had an IV where I would sit there. It was like I had my arm glued to the rail so it would not move. And just a little twitch and that IV would come loose. Like bang, bang, bang. And it just happened to be on the shift where the bitchy nurse was on.
Oh, no.
You can't be moving around. You can't be moving around. And I'm like, I haven't fucking moved.
That's funny. No, mine, I hate the fact that there is an IV in my freaking inside my skin right now. Like, it irks me so much.
Yeah.
You know? Someone mentioned that I was shot in the stomach. I should be okay. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Although I didn't see this one coming either, but, you know.
Yeah.
But the IV drives me insane. Seriously irks me. So, but it's been, yeah, fun times. I'm never coming back to Houston again.
Yeah. Why would anybody go there in the first place?
Hmm.
I have a friend that lives in Houston. She said she can't wait till she can get out of there.
Well, I mean, I was here for work, but it was,
I know.
24 hours later exactly. And like something is wrong. Went to urgent care, like, you need to be transferred immediately. And I had just to be clear, it was a blood clot and it was going into my heart. So I don't want people to start rumors and stuff,
Yeah, okay.
you know? We're
Yeah,
all stuck.
yeah. Since they know you're in, I guess might as well tell them
Yeah.
that part before they start coming up with their own ideas.
Or, yeah. Anybody's out there, you can come visit me. Just kidding. Oh, Biscuit, of course you did. Of course.
Do you want visitors when you're in the hospital?
No, not at all.
Me neither.
Yep, no, no.
Even if I'm there and I'm just totally bloody bored, I
Yeah,
still.
no. No.
Cap wants to know if you had lung stuff just before that, Izzy.
Lung stuff?
That's what Cap said.
No. No, I did not.
So, there was just a couple of us in here before,
Hmm.
and I was saying to people how interesting it is that just in a couple of weeks, how important you've come to be to a bunch of us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Biscuit, you are
Well,
just something else.
now, Steve is a preacher, so I'm sure he's going to be praying for you.
Oh, good. This broken system, broken trust, isn't he a troll?
I could never remember who.
I'm pretty sure they're a
Yeah,
troll. Yeah. We're gonna send you new subs here, Ben. No, Biscuit, you're not a troll. You're good.
yeah. I think when I get around to it tomorrow, Ben, I'll do a video with a couple of your videos on it and telling people they should get subscribed to you and be watching for new stuff. See if we can get you more people.
Yeah. Or maybe they're not a troll. I don't know. I don't know who's troll, who's not anymore.
I know I forget, especially like BSBT. He doesn't come in here a lot, so
I know he
and
trolls other people. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for Ben when I get better and get to my home. We're going to do a campaign for him.
yeah, Biscuit, she is. You wanted to know if you're in the hospital now.
Yeah. Thanks.
And GMK says he's glad you're okay. That must have been terrifying for you.
It was very scary. I mean, literally, I can't even. When they came in, like, Yeah, we need to get you to the hospital right now, Mike. Watch. So dumb.
Yeah, Biscuit, she's just not allowed to fly home.
Yeah. I wonder if I could just like rent a car and start driving home.
Well, like I said, I wish I could come down and pick you up and drive you if they'd let you ride in the car.
I appreciate you. That's really nice. But I
Well, I
don't
mean, don't say you appreciate it since it's not something I can actually do. But yeah,
right. No, I know what you mean, but it's like I don't even know. 15-hour drive, I think.
is that how long it is?
Yeah.
Well, and they definitely wouldn't want you doing it as long as you got to be on an IV.
Yeah. And the stupid hard thing. Thanks, Ben. That's what happens when you hit 40 almost, I guess. Hmm. What?
Yes, I think it's time to slow down a little
What?
for you.
What are you talking about?
Uh, you have to start not pushing yourself so much.
Oh, you mean like when I go back?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I should have rested between like the last time and
yeah.
just took it easy, but
I know it's hard for you, but I have a feeling there's going to be 4 people insisting.
yeah, I know. So Biscuit fell
Yeah,
and he broken wrist and went home. Yeah. See, the problem is I can't do any of that. Biscuit said weed helps. I can't
yeah.
smoke that. Well, yeah, I bet.
I tried pot in college. I didn't really like it,
Yeah,
but I am not against it for people that it helps.
absolutely. No, if it helps people, they should go for it, but I just, it's not my thing. Um, when I was 9 months pregnant, I drove myself to the hospital with my daughter.
Really.
Yeah,
Hey, Phyllis,
that Phyllis.
was your husband working or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he met me there. Then was mad at me for driving myself.
Yeah, I think I might have been a little upset too.
I mean, I needed to get to the hospital. Crazy
Of course,
stuff. What'd you say?
I was going to say where you live, it might have. How long would it have taken if you'd have called an ambulance to get out to you?
Oh, it was only like 20 minutes. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
you know. I one time got out of it speeding ticket because I was pregnant too.
Yeah. It's when my niece was born, she had what's it called? God, why can't she was very yellow.
Yeah.
I forget what they call it. Jaundice, yeah. And so they flew her to a bigger hospital. And of course, my sister was able to go with her, but the father had to drive, and it was like a 200-mile drive. And so he was wasting no time. And it was like one of those scenes in a movie. A cop pulled him over. He told him what was going on, and he had a police escort the rest of the way to the hospital.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you should be.
Yep, every once in a while you run into good people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. We need to come up with like a game or something. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Dale. Yeah. What you got?
Thanks, Biscuit. Thanks, Dale. Like, I don't know, like some sort of a game that get everybody involved and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Put a 17-inch chat if you want Izzy to go on camera and dance.
Well, good luck with that. I might have the nurse to do it. Like a trivia. I don't know, anything. To see whose brain is still sharp and who's not.
Well, we need a place to get questions from.
Let me find decent questions. And no cheating.
We'll have to keep in mind the delay to chat.
Yeah. Very true. Oh, and if I don't fall asleep, let's see.
Yes, Phyllis, she is.
What?
Wanted to know if you're in the hospital.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe like you and I don't answer and see just the answers of the.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call the baby goat?
Let's go. Whoever gets the answer first gets a cookie.
From Houston's hospital.
There you go. Christine got it.
Oh,
Wings was
got
right
it.
behind. Yep.
Thanks, Phyllis.
Dale.
Yeah.
Dale got it, but misspelled it.
Close enough.
And that's an important thing to mention, GMK. People should know that by now, but yeah. Sidewalks can get as hot as 175, so remember that if you're taking your dog out for a walk, because they don't have shoes on.
Yeah. Okay. Name a mammal that cannot jump. There are multiple, but name one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know one. I'll give you all a hint. It's not a penguin.
It's not a mammal.
There you go.
Elephant?
Mirrors said
There you go.
elephant. Yep. That's the one I
See.
thought of.
What else?
I don't know. I wonder about a rhino.
Let me look. Hippo and rhino. Yeah. Sloth.
Okay. I saw a video the other day. A croc went after a
Mm.
young rhino,
Mhm.
or a young hippo, I mean,
Mhm.
and the whole herd of hippos went charging into the water and just stomped the hell out of it.
Really
Yeah.
crazy. Okay.
Yep.
What is a group of crows called?
There you go, folks. A group of crows.
Do you know it?
Yeah. No, but that was close. No, Ben,
Murder. There you go.
because there's an old
Ben's answer.
there's an old joke. What do you call two crows sitting on a telephone wire?
Yeah,
An attempted murder.
it's funny. I'm gonna find something funny.
I always wanted to learn all those group names like that. There's a lot of really weird ones.
Yeah, let's see. The hell, those are like kid stuff.
So why is it I call her Wings and everybody else calls her Angel? It's not a trivia question, just a mystery of being me.
That is funny. Yeah, this is all kids crap.
There, I got one for you.
Okay.
How many knees does an elephant have?
How many what?
Knees.
Like knees, like a kneecap?
Yep.
Let's find out.
Does anybody out there know how many knees an elephant has? We've got Mirror says 0, Toker says 2. Anyone else? Wings also in with 2. And the correct answer is 2, because the 2 front legs are actually considered to be arms.
That is true. Yeah, you find us some questions. I can't even see.
Now, let me see if I can find a good site.
What is everybody doing? What did everybody do this weekend? By the way, Mears, thank you for backing me with that toddler dude.
Oh. Okay, Mirrors, we'll see you. Oh, off to casino tomorrow. Sorry, I thought you said I'm off.
No. Mirrors
Okay,
was awesome earlier.
good. Here's one. How many bones in the human body?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, I know a lot of these are. Let me find a better one. Let's see what this one has. This one might be a little better. Did anybody come up with how many bones were in the body, though? Just
No one answered. Come on, peeps. How many bones in the human body?
Good one, Christy. Oh, well,
Yeah, there you go.
Christine's a nurse, though. I was going to say in the adult body. And mirrors, I was always big on the blackjack. I was afraid to play poker with the pros.
Mhm.
Okay, this one shouldn't be too hard. In what museum does the Mona Lisa hang?
Somewhere in France. I don't know. I think.
Well, Cap, and some people I won't mention, the brain is part of being a bonehead. Yeah, pretty bad spelling, GMK, but you're right, it is the Louvre. Louvre.
Where is it?
Paris.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross?
I don't know that one.
I wouldn't either. That's the first one I'd have got wrong so far.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Well, mirrors is closest so far.
What is it?
I was waiting to see if anybody else chimed in. Christine said 14 or 15. And it is 14.
Really?
Yeah, I forget how long it is.
Oh, this is a good one. What year was the first iPhone released?
Ooh. I'm not even sure I could get the decade right. Anybody got any guesses out there? Mirrors says 2004.
Nope.
And we got 2009 from Wings, 7 from Christine.
Yep, 2007.
Yeah.
How crazy. Feels like forever.
How about what was the name of the character that John Travolta played in Saturday Night Fever?
We don't know.
I would not have remembered. I don't think I ever saw the movie, actually. Anybody know John Travolta's character in Saturday Night Fever? Do, 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 do.
I don't know they do.
Do, do, do,
What's
do,
the
do,
answer?
do, 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 do. It was actually Tony Manero.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
What's the world's largest ocean?
Okay. I hope I know that one. Let's see what
You
everybody else
better
says.
know this one. It's really easy.
World's largest ocean, people, and it is not the Gulf of Mexico.
It's not the Gulf of Mexico.
Ha ha ha. GMK fell forward and said Pacific. Which I'm hoping is, yeah, I'm just going to say I hope that's right.
I was hoping to see more answers before I said yes.
There's another group one. And I knew this, but I wouldn't have been able to come up with it on the spot. What is a group of flamingos called?
A bunch of flamingos?
It's a pretty cool name, actually. It suits them. Does anybody know what a group of flamingos is called?
A bunch of pink things?
And yeah, actually, I guess it doesn't matter if I say the answer soon because they won't hear the answer. Oh, Christine got it, though. It's a flamboyance.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Uh-oh. Here you go, folks.
What?
You use it every day, but what does URL stand for? URL.
URL?
Yeah, that's the address line on the up top of your, yep. And they say just, what's the URL? Well, what does URL stand for?
Oh
I wouldn't have got this one either. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller?
yeah. I don't know.
Ooh, Wings was very close. Cap got
What?
it. Universal Resource, Uniform Resource Locator.
Hmm.
But people came up with some pretty good guesses. Here, we'll throw in an easy one for you. What occasion corresponds with the longest day of the year? I think the question makes it sound like we're talking about a holiday, not really. But what happens
Occasion?
on the longest day of the year? There, people got it. Yeah, the summer solstice.
Yeah.
Now, here's one that I would have gotten correctly. See how much you people remember your high school science? What is the distance between the Earth and the Sun?
Not that far. It really isn't that far. I mean, far enough, obviously, but that's why it's hot, even though we only get 2% of the sun.
Yep, Gail got it. GMK got it. Ooh, Christine, you missed by 2 million miles. I'm afraid you'd have been lost in space.
What is it?
93 million miles.
No, okay.
Now, here's a question for you. How long is a light year?
Hmm.
Oh, did Danny sneak in? Hey, Danny. Didn't notice. Mirror said the light year is 365. We got 386 million. I'm not sure what Christine said 1 year. GMK 386 million what? Because I don't really know the answer. I just asked it to see if people, because light year is actually a measure of distance.
Right.
It's how far light travels in a year. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, by the way, the 93 million miles is also 150 million kilometers if you're in one of those weird countries. Oh, I see Danny just said that. No, but
I have a good riddle after this.
go ahead.
Okay. What question can you never answer yes to?
Well, I have a answer. We'll see what other people say.
Don't Google it. Do not Google it.
Gail says this one.
No.
Now, Christine came up with the same one I was
like,
thinking.
yeah, are you asleep? Well, if you are asleep, obviously. You don't say yes. Hopefully. And embarrass yourself. How about this one? Or, let me see. This is silly, but it's funny. Okay. What month of the year has 28 days?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see the chat. I'm doing this from my phone.
Yeah, I'm watching them. Okay, we got 3 Februarys, and then Christine came in with the right answer. All of them have 28 days.
That's right. Okay. David's parents have 3 sons. Snap, Crackle, and what's the name of the third son?
Okay. Did you all hear that one? David's parents have 3 sons, Snap, Crackle, and the third son is? Mirrors. We got a bunch of pops, one poop, another pop. Someone said Joe. I'm sorry, people, but if David's parents have 3 sons, the third one's name is David.
Bingo.
There, Christine came in with it just then.
There you go. Okay.
It was like those kind.
Yeah. What has many keys but can't open a single lock?
What has many keys but cannot open a single lock? There, I think Christine got it right off. Piano.
Yep.
Cart said keyboard.
Close enough.
Yeah. And we got a bunch more pianos. By the way, Christine, I saw you say something about that's a question your nurse should be asking you. Was you saying that to Izzy? And I mean, was it something serious you think her nurse should be talking to her about?
What?
I don't know. I just saw a comment go by where Christine said that's something your nurse should ask, and she might have been talking to somebody else.
Oh.
But I didn't know if it was something she thought you should know.
Oh, I have no idea.
How about go ahead.
What can you catch but cannot throw?
Okay, I think I have one. What can you catch but cannot throw? Oh, okay. Dale says she said that about being asleep.
What? Oh,
that's the question your nurse should be asking. I think GMK and Ben right in behind him, and Danny,
yep.
they're all saying cold. Phyllis said the flu.
Yeah, or the cold, but close enough.
Yep. What is the largest country in the world? And I believe they're talking square miles, not population.
The largest what?
Country. Cart says Australia because she is, well, Cart is biased. We got a couple of Chinas. We got
Russia.
an Africa, which
Russia.
Africa is a continent, Wings. I'm sorry. Go to the back of the class and put on the funny hat. Yeah,
I think it's Russia.
Danny got Russia, yep, and we got a couple more Russias coming in now.
That's hilarious. Who said Africa?
That's Wings, and I'm pretty sure she's not even blonde.
Oh my god.
course, you know who also famously said that when they were running for vice president? Sarah Palin.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
She was when John McCain was running. She was for his vice president.
Obviously not important enough for me to remember.
Wing says she is blonde and tired,
Oh, that's
but you can't pull the tired card when Izzy is sitting here with 12 IVs and she's hooked up to machines that are helping her breathe.
oh, but that's funny, Africa. Have you seen the movie Mean Girls? When that one character says, "If you are from Africa, why aren't you black?
Yeah.
Or why are you white?" Or something like that.
When I was in high school, and like I've said, you have to understand where I live, especially back then, this area was so white that if you went away on a beach vacation and came back with a tan, they wouldn't serve you in a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's a joke, but still very white area. Anyway, we were getting an exchange student from Africa,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was like all excited about it. And she was from South Africa. She showed up and she was white, and everybody was disappointed.
That's funny. That's the same thing with that Mean Girls movie.
Yep.
That is funny. Someone asked me, well, I was talking with this one cop, and we were talking about all the continents and whatnot, and he literally thought the Middle East is in its own continent. Because I said, technically, I'm Asian. And he was like,
Yeah.
no, you're not. And I said, no, Iraq is in Asia. And he stood there arguing with me. He's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm from there. Like, what do you mean I'm not? So he's like, no, because the Middle East, they have their own continent. I'm like, no, they don't. Some of us are actually the Middle East, are in Africa, Asia, and some in Europe, like Turkey, you know? He was shocked to learn this at age 52.
So was he condescending about it? I love when people are totally wrong and they condescend to me about it.
No, he was like, oh my gosh, my bad. I had no idea. He was awesome about it. Yeah.
Danny says, how dare you know where you are from?
Yeah. I mean, a ton of the Middle East countries are in Asia, but you have Egypt. Egypt is in Africa,
Africa, yeah.
you know. Same with like Morocco and Yemen and all those. Those are all in Africa. But then you have, yeah, Iraq, Kurdistan. Not Kurdistan. Iraq, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, all that is in Asia. And then Turkey is split. Some is in Asia, some is actually Europe. Half of, yeah,
Yeah.
Turkey.
It's right at Istanbul, isn't it?
Yeah.
You cross is it a river or what? And you go from
I don't
continent to
know.
continent. See you, Christine. Sleep well.
I don't know if it's a river. I thought it was.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Trying to think. I don't remember. Holy cow. But it's funny. Thanks, Christine. It's funny what just people will assume. But at least he was open for a discussion. You know, he was open to it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
didn't
and
get stuck.
I picked on Wings, but an awful lot of people call Africa a country.
I know, really, it's true. That's funny. Benny is funny.
What is the
Which
first?
I was gonna say, what is the largest continent? Do you all know?
I think I do, but I'm not real confident.
Let's see. Let's see the peeps.
Boy, I'm really doubting myself. GMK says Africa. Carts backwards, Australia. Would you get off it already? Danny's Africa. Yuri is Asia.
That's a question mark. Come on, peeps. Come on.
That's right. At least be, at least be confident with your wrongness. Anybody else coming in on that one? Ben says Antarctica.
Nope.
I was thinking Africa
Why would you think it's Africa?
because it's really big. I'm a little worried it might be Asia, though.
It is Asia.
Okay.
What about the smallest?
Smallest continent?
Hmm.
Let me look at it. I'm thinking Antarctica. Oh, Australia. Australia.
Exactly. My goodness, you guys. So yeah, it's actually Asia, Africa, North America, South America, and then you have, yeah, Antarctica, Europe. Well, and then Australia, I guess.
And Ben said he is incontinent. We didn't need to know that.
He's what?
Incontinent.
Ben
I
is.
may have read that wrong.
Who said what's wrong with Izzy?
Don't know. I didn't.
Oh, Ben is in the best continent.
Oh, okay. But whoever asked it, I can tell you people have been asking that question for a long time. What is wrong with Izzy?
I don't even know where to start.
I'm sure her husband has an alphabetical list.
Seriously, at this point. Oh, you know, it's funny. Little man syndrome, tiny feet,
Yeah.
fun-sized dude, you know. When he was going off his latest one, he said that my husband should get a hold of me and control his woman. I'm like,
Jeez.
what is this, the 1950s? Like, what? Yet, see, this is what I don't understand. Yet, so you can't have both. So he's all traditional, you know, manly man, and you know, control your wife, but yet he stays at home and his wife works. So how does
Yeah.
that really work? Right?
Well, I guess, yeah. I know. I've noticed that too. I guess it was Yuri that asked what was wrong with you. Izzy right now is stuck in a Houston hospital. She's not allowed to travel home yet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it was GMK said that your biggest problem is you're a chocolate hoarder.
Oh my gosh. I had a funny story for you, but I didn't see you for a bit. I actually took a video. I sent it to Muckster, I think, of my daughter when she was only 2, with her face covered with chocolate. And I asked her about, hey, what happened to my chocolate? And she was like, Daddy took it. And I'm like, what's that on your face? Oh, right here? I'm like, yes. But it's Daddy took it. And like evidence and everything. It was the cutest thing. She
Yeah, I
was
love that.
2. Yeah. So she learned how to shift the blame to her dad when she was 2. He was at work, by the way.
He wasn't even there.
No,
Uh,
with her face full of chocolate. So
I
that's why
saw
GMK, I hide the chocolate.
I
Saw what?
saw a thing on I don't know, it was like 60 Minutes or something years ago,
Mhm,
and they did some college for whatever did a study,
mhm,
and they had kids come in of various ages. They were all like preschool,
mhm,
and I forget what the age cutoff was, but the lady was in there and she talked to the kids for a couple of minutes. And then she
mhm.
said she had to go out and they had like some toys on the
Yeah,
table there. And she said, "Don't play with the toys until I come back." Okay.
yeah.
And she left. And of course, they watched it and the kids start playing with the toys. And it was funny. Like I said, I wish I could remember the age cutoff. But the younger kids, when she came back and she said, "Did you play with the toys?" They went, "Yes."
Hmm,
And she was like, "Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay." And there was a
hmm.
certain age, and where the kids start going, "Nope, didn't touch them." You know,
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. My oldest daughter will probably tell on herself if she does anything wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. My little one is, as you saw, at age 2, shifting blames on other people. Um,
I have a feeling if I knew them, she'd be my favorite.
the little one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she keeps me on my toes for sure.
Although the
She called
oldest one amazes me. She did what?
my oldest one is I I mean, I can't
Yeah.
even. She's in a conference somewhere out of state competing with future professional health care providers or something. They're working on almost dissecting a bot like a human, but like it's crazy because she just turned 15, with doctors and stuff. It's kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're competing with a ton of other schools, national and even like on a national level. It's kind of crazy stuff. But my little one, my gosh, if my little one was born first, she would have been it. Yeah, she is just, yeah, she keeps you on your toes.
So does that fit with the um, birth
The
order
birth
book?
order,
Yeah.
yeah, in my situation, it's spot on because I do have 3, and they are spaced 2.5 to 3 years, you know,
Mhm.
of age, so it is spot on with my children. Um, but I don't know. I mean, it is definitely spot on with my kids. And my middle one is super quiet. Mhm.
I think Cap is making a general statement about all kids. They are lucky, they are cute, or the human race wouldn't survive.
Very true. They're good kids. I have to say that. But my little one earlier was like, called me, "Oh, why can't you just get up and leave?" I'm like, it's not that easy, kid, you know.
How old is she now?
Little one,
The youngest, yeah.
9.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard for them to understand a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it is hard, yeah. Very hard. So my oldest one took a personality test. Apparently she took one for herself and took one for me.
Hmm.
And I'm going to send you the one she took, the results of the one she took for me.
Do you think she got you right?
Spot on.
Really?
Because she sent it to our family group text and everybody was like, yep, that's mommy.
It's interesting because, those tests are all like, what would you do? What would, in this situation and stuff. And she obviously knows you.
Mm-hmm. And hers was spot on too.
I
You can share it if you want to. I don't care. But yeah, my oldest daughter is very by the book.
several years ago, I took one of those tests with a good friend of mine who I always said we were like, except for the fact that we were like 30 years separated by age, and she was a female and gay. We were pretty much the same person. We had the same sense of humor and everything. And we took one of those tests, and all of the things on it were just about exactly the same.
Yeah. That village idiot,
Yeah.
earlier in that one chat was saying, oh, Izzy, you have to take, what did he say? What do you call it? An IQ test because I had to prove my DD-214, so you have to take an IQ test. I'm like, but see, the difference is you're the idiot who, had to show his DD-214. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. That's the difference.
I'd like to see him take an IQ test. He thinks he's very intelligent.
He's not. He reads, okay, what I've noticed, he does read big words, but he doesn't know what they mean. He'll put them in sentences and he thinks he's saying something smart, but in fact, he is looking like dumber and dumber by the minute,
I've noticed that too.
Yes, it's almost like he's looking, if you watch him, he has 2 screens. One, it's like he's looking at a dictionary or words. The other one, he's chatting, doing all that stuff. And you will see, like he will look at the other screen and he'll bring up a big word. It has nothing to do with the subject or the topic you're talking about, and he'll just throw it there and then accuse you of not knowing the word, even though it's irrelevant. Have you noticed that?
Yep. I also noticed, I forget what he was talking about the one time, but just the way he was saying it, I said, this sounds like it's not natural. And I looked on Wikipedia, and he was reading Wikipedia.
Exactly. That's exactly what I think too. The other one, if you'll so pay attention, like, what was it, yesterday? The F3 boys were sharing some of his stuff when he talks about, I think you and I talked about that before, insurgency, but he's like, oh, but it's backed by the government. So if it's backed by the government, it's not insurgency, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like, think about what, you know what I mean? And he really hates America. I've never seen anybody like that. Yeah, Danny. Like, it's so obvious. Like, you can see him. And then he gets so triggered, he started dapping on his cheek with his little tiny finger. And that's when you know he's getting really triggered.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's so predictable. I think Jody and I were talking. We were at, I call him Bo, B-O, based whatever. We were at his channel, and he opened the panel, and Jody and I both said, the first one's going to jump, it's going to be dumbass toddler, and it was spot on. I'm like, the dude is so predictable, you
So
know?
here, I'll just read this to people instead of trying to share it.
Whatever.
And well, this is your thing that you said I could share the
Sure.
strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody said, tell me this doesn't sound just like the Izzy we're getting to know. Natural strengths: decisive, goal-oriented, gets results, takes charge, takes initiative, persistent, and efficient. Natural weaknesses: impatient, demanding, may run over others who are slower to act or speech. And this is the one that I thought really fears inactivity and relaxation. Yeah, I think your daughter knows you.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, strength and weaknesses, I'm working on it. But, Danny, yeah, yep, he hates women, he hates this country, yeah, I agree. He
You
hates the
know,
fellow service.
I saw a guy years ago that he said something I liked along the lines of strengths and weaknesses. He said, the common theory is, and what they want from you in school is to try to work on your weaknesses. And he said, that's almost like a lost cause. He said, what you should do is, work with your strengths. And I kind of agree with that in some ways, not as far as so we say personality things. I think he was talking more like academically, like if you're weak in math, why waste your time, or something like that. But yeah, I think definitely if one of your weaknesses is being rude or something, then
Yeah, that would need to be worked on, but I am impatient. I'm actually doing better at it, I feel like, but I could always get better, right?
well, yeah. I mean, believe it or not, I have become a better person over the years.
Yeah.
So yes,
And there,
folks, the person you know now is the new and improved me.
and it's like the book smart people are called beavers, and then like what he just read about me are called the lioness, I think. And then there is the golden retrievers, who are the ones that are a little timid, who care more about what others think of them
Mm.
and their ideas, you know. And they also give in to others' ideas. She told me she's going to send me the rest of it. Then we got distracted because she's like, oh, her and her group, I forgot how to get back to my hotel. I'm like, that's not good. So then we got on the phone. Yeah. But
Uh,
this is also the same group. I was with them again, you know, which is really crazy because most of them are Asian, Indian, with Indian is Asian, but you know, I'm talking.
yeah.
And then, you know, my kid and just maybe like 2 or 3 white kids, which I was surprised because boys are typically really smart, you know, is what I was told when it comes to math. So it was funny. I was with them at a regional contest or whatever it was, and I told them to go to the level above, so take the elevator. So they were all standing there. A group of them went up, and then a bunch of them were standing there forever. I'm like, did it not come down? And they're like, nope. I'm like, well, did any of you push the button? So like, oh, so they're so intelligent. Have you
Yeah.
seen those? Like, but they lack common sense.
Yes, I've definitely known those people.
Yeah, almost like some of the like you see like some of the doctors. Like some doctors are very intelligent, but they're so awkward, you know.
Yep. I
It was
hate to tell you some of the common sense things that I've screwed up, and I would hate that my brother would come over and go, just do this.
yeah. How many brothers do you have?
I have one. I had two.
You have one, you had two?
I used to have two. I have one now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No sisters?
Yep. The oldest and youngest in the family are both girls.
Oh, okay.
There's girl, boy, boy, excellent boy, girl.
Yeah, there's 7 of us. 3 boys, 4 girls. And my husband is one of 4 boys, but
Mm.
3 currently because one of them passed away.
Mm.
Yeah.
My mother was one of 14.
Wow.
And
Ben Buttercup said the problem with common sense is that
yeah,
it is not that common.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was,
14 kids is a lot. It's like a team.
the funny thing about her is she was um like around 5th from the youngest,
Yeah.
and yet somehow she was sort of like the matriarch of them. Everybody was
Hmm.
always like, well, let's see what Mary wants to do. Well, Mary said we're doing this, you know.
Yeah.
You'd think it would have been like one of the oldest.
Yeah. What can I ask you if your mom was Catholic?
Yep.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
actually sometime I'll show you the video I did on her.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. And your parents are alive or?
But no.
Oh, okay.
No, if my mom, if she was alive now, she'd be 101.
Okay. Yeah.
My dad died. Well, she was almost 90 when she died. My dad died. He was just like 52 or something.
Yeah, both my parents died in their early 60s. which is really crazy because my dad's side of family, his family, they live till their late 90s. In fact, his dad was 102 when he died.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like with my mother, like with her, all her siblings. The ones who weren't drunks all went into their 80s and 90s.
Hmm.
There's only like a couple of the youngest ones left now. Ariel said 69 children, but you can't trust him because those Puerto Rican families, they just don't keep count. They just keep pumping them out.
No, that would be a
Oh,
Russian.
Ariel's back.
That would be a Russian lady. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
Same father, same mother, 69 children.
Wow.
No way.
Yes, one woman had all those kids.
There had to be several multi-births in there.
Yeah, she
Wait.
had like fours and a bunch of triplets and a bunch of twins and
Natural?
yes. We're talking back like I'm gonna say 1800s. I can't I have to
Really?
look it up.
I didn't think you could have more than 3 naturally.
Oh, naturally? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
I'll have to look her
No,
up.
I meant like all like, oh, you're saying this is older. Like I was thinking in vitro and all that.
yeah.
No, this is I'll look her up. Give me a second.
Yeah, I thought unless you were on fertility pills that 3 was
That's
the
what I was
limit.
thinking. Yeah.
No.
So my sister, well, she didn't have any of that, but naturally she had 2 twins.
For some reason, Siri thought I was asking her a math question. I don't know what I said to wake her up.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, my sister had twins that are the same age as my oldest daughter. Then a year later had another twins, they're all boys. And then a year and a half later was an oopsie and another boy. So she had 5 boys under the age of 3 at one point, or 4.
Wow.
All right, so
Yeah.
this woman had babies from 1707 to 1782.
69 children?
Yes, she gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets.
What was
Holy mother of super sperm.
what were the years again? From when to when?
1707 to
Okay.
1782.
So that's 69 kids in 75 years. So she pretty much was constantly pregnant.
Yeah, her entire life.
Yep.
How,
You know,
when
you'd
was she
think
born?
after the first 8 or 10, she would just killed her husband.
Yeah. I would have been like,
No, those babies
Someone-
were just falling out of her uterus. That's all. They would just pop out and fall.
I would, seriously, I would be like, someone put me in the psych ward.
Okay, so
Danny said she gave birth 27 times.
Yeah, she gave birth from 1725 to 1765.
Wow. So they were all within 40 years.
Yeah, I read something, but I looked up the thing. So
Yeah. 16 twins, 7 trips, and 4 quads.
a Russian
That's a lot of
peasant. This was
children.
a Russian peasant woman.
GMK said she's a bunny. So, and how long did she live for?
She lived a long time. That's a good woman right there. She didn't have no bones, but she lived a long time.
She had no bones.
I'm looking it up. Give me a second.
She was a fish.
Phyllis said she had a great aunt that had 7 sets of identical twins.
Wow.
Okay. According to Guinness Book of World Records, Vasily, whatever her name is, gave birth for the first time around 1725 and for the last time around 1765. That means she would have been She would have spent 18 or 40 years pregnant before she died around the age of 76.
Wow. That is a lot of children.
Yep.
Yeah, no, thank you.
You know, even back then, they knew what caused it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No TV.
You know now, have you, well, I don't think you, are you guys on Instagram and TikTok and all that fun stuff?
No, I'm not.
I do
I,
Instagram. I don't.
I have Facebook. That's my only other social thing.
I never check Facebook, but so I do Instagram because that's how I share pictures with my family that are overseas. And I've been noticing there are so many people, young families, that would have so many children very close in age, and then they start this like, public life journey, whatever, and then people would just then pay attention. They become like all these influencers and stuff. Yeah, it's becoming a trend. Yeah, it's really interesting.
I really don't get the whole influencer thing. You know, when someone says, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to start telling you what kind of clothes you should wear or what, music you should listen to and stuff."
Yeah. To be honest with you, when I came into YouTube, that's what I thought it would be. It would be like similar to that.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be an actual community, actual people. Then you build relationships, then you start caring about people, their friendships and whatnot. You know what I mean? I thought it would just be like, um, I don't know, like people talk about what they're doing and people whatever. I didn't I didn't really understand it until, you know, I did.
That's kind of the way I was when the internet first got going, and people would talk about their friend, in Seattle or their friend in Berlin or whatever. And I'd be like, you cannot have a friend that you've never met in person. No, I
Yeah,
have all these friends out there.
yeah. So it is, yeah. I mean, again, I was at first, I definitely didn't think it would be what it is today, you know?
Well, Muckster, sorry to disagree with you. Just saying.
Yeah, but remember, he was saying that one day he was mocking people who will say "I love you" and that or whatever they love somebody that they've never seen, and then he was
Oh,
talking about somebody, and he goes, "Now, don't get me wrong, I love Jeff or whoever it was," and I went, "Oh, what was that?"
Yeah, that's funny. Um, but yeah, I didn't know it was a whole community. I looked at it as like another Instagram-ish thing,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah,
Um, but I'm learning. That's why I'm not gonna even like I told you earlier, I'm not even gonna monetize my channel because it just started to feel weird.
yeah, because it does start to be like you're taking money from friends. I can,
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't, do whatever you
Mm.
think it's right, but to me it felt like you're then asking your friends to give you, I don't know.
No, I definitely can see that. I've never been
Yeah,
good at asking people for something.
yeah. And I even came in hot too. Like I was like, oh yeah, let's because I thought like it was like the Instagram stuff. Oh, sure. I need to collect funds for my book stuff and blah blah
Mm.
blah. Then I got to know people, and I'm like, yeah, no. you know? Yeah, no, but nothing against people that do
Yeah.
collect funds because I get it. To a lot of people, it is their, that's their job, and that's okay. And even I will donate to them.
Yeah, I've donated here and there. I can't throw much money away like that, but I've bought memberships and things.
Yeah.
And Danny, that's an interesting take on it.
I
What?
donate to myself.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a perfect example of the whole idea of having friends and stuff. Uh, Danny's a good example. I consider Danny a friend, and yet of all the crew around here,
Yeah.
she is the most private. You know, she doesn't show her picture or anything, but I still feel like we're buddies.
And that's okay.
Jenny, what are you talking about, Danny?
But Danny, that is a spot on assessment when you're talking about dum dum, you know.
Just because
I
you got
agree.
a bad apple out there don't mean everyone is like him. So you can't.
No, I get it.
Wait, though. She said people like toddler. She didn't say
Oh,
all Christians. She said people like toddler.
Yeah.
let me go back and read.
Reading
All I
and pay
saw was
attention.
old. All I saw was an old man.
That's funny. No, but she is spot on. Um, I agree. I don't think they spent any time in the real world.
This is why I don't follow anyone, Danny.
What do you mean?
I don't follow man like as far as religion and preachers and all this crap. No.
Yeah, I agree.
I got my own mind. I can think for myself. I can read for myself. I can make
Yeah.
my own choices and my own decisions. They're not going to save me. No one
Yeah.
can.
GMK said, I rarely ask friends for things. Yeah.
Yeah, I like sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I say, "Hey, you got $5?" And the mirror says back to me, "No, you're broke."
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I open my wallet and it laughs at me. It's kind of like you ever go to the refrigerator when you know there's nothing in there, but you look anyway.
Yeah. And then you go
That's
back and then you look anyway.
yeah.
I may not have money, but I do have more than most. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm. So you said you are very introverted. Okay, you don't typically, but why? Like you should though reach out to your friend. That's different. You're not asking for help. If you just want to hang out with friends, that's different,
You know, the
right?
worst kind of friends are the ones you never hear from rather. And
Right.
then you'll get a call and talk for a few minutes, and then you'll be like, would you happen to have this that I can borrow or whatever, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't have anything that you could borrow. Um, no, I mean I think yeah, I'm good with like I don't mind reaching out to a friend. Um, just to hang out or something. Now, it's hard for me to reach out to a friend to tell them if I'm having issues or whatnot,
Yeah.
you know. I had a good friend earlier today that I called and had to vent, and it was awesome. Listened to me, but I don't think you know him, Muckster.
Yeah. Well, you need people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I got is Ariel, and when I try to talk to him, he's watching boxing or something.
Well, that's the excuse.
Yeah. Sometimes you just, and I wouldn't even say dumping things on a friend. I think it's more of just venting. You don't want to dump things on a
Yeah.
friend.
Well,
Well, if they're a friend, they don't mind.
yeah. I actually talk to Muckster more than anyone else, even my family members.
Really?
Yeah. Well, everybody's busy. Everybody's doing their thing. I get that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah. Danny's saying she has a lot of cousins like that don't even wave at her until they need something. Then it's, hey, cuz.
Danny, where are you from?
Danny is a full-blooded Northern Cheyenne.
Cheyenne?
Yes.
Yeah.
They, as the old folks say, that's an Indian tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Most from like she lives in Montana, and they were all there. It was like that area.
Mm-hmm.
They were, I believe, closely related to the Sioux. You know the Sioux?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were like next door to them.
Okay.
I thought it'd save time if I answered for you, Danny. Sorry. I didn't mind saying it because Danny has made it very public.
Yeah.
There said, yep, 100% Northern Cheyenne Nation, people of the Morning Star.
The Morning
Nice.
Star.
I like
Interesting.
that.
I do too.
Distant cousins of the Sioux Nation. Danny, is there a difference between Sioux and Lakota? Because ever since I met that guy we talked about before, I always say Lakota because that's what he used to say. There was a guy, he was an activist and an actor by the name of Russell Means that I got to talk to for a few minutes after he did a speech one time, and I was very impressed with him.
Really? Yeah. Well, I mean,
Lakota is faction. Okay, so they're Lakota, yeah. It's kind of like saying
Oh, yeah.
Pennsylvanian and American or
Right.
something. Yeah.
Are you an American? No, I'm a New Yorker. Yeah. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Are you an American? No, I'm a Texan. Okay, I can buy that.
Right.
Okay.
So I didn't know.
It's like when people tell me, do you have a green card? I just want to smack them in the face.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know based I don't remember last name. The name any
Based Oracle, yeah.
So they do like speed dating or something. And I hopped in and there was this black woman that was just ranting about how she does not like black people and she would only hang out with white people, and in fact that there is Irish, whatever in her, and she went on and on. I'm like, why are you so, it's almost like she tried everything just to make, like, I don't know, it was weird. It was almost like she was ashamed of who she is.
Yeah.
That's sad. Never hate
It's
on your people.
really sad.
She probably doesn't know her own history anyways, but
Well, she claimed to be a 50-year-old. She also claimed to be a teacher, but then she was talking about very inappropriate things. And then she kind of brought up the kids into it, that she could do, like, not with the kids, but she would teach the kids about these sexual acts,
Oh
you know.
Lord. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
and
already.
I'm like,
Yeah.
holy mother, I'm like out. I couldn't even stay. I actually commented, yikes, leave the kids out of it. And you
Yeah.
can tell Based was uncomfortable, and you know, he was kind of like he wouldn't answer. But some of her questions, and she was like all over him. She was all over the place. She went from, I will fly you to, at first she said she's in Chicago, then she said she's in Atlanta, then she said, I don't even know. I will,
Lord. She was she
yeah,
drunk? Was she high, or did she sound?
very, very drunk.
Nah, that's what it is. That's what it is. We can't. You can't. She probably lied the whole damn time. Who knows?
Very true. And then she was like, then someone else joined Raging Tomato or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
she started going off, just going, yeah, at her. I don't know these people. I was just like, holy cow, what is happening?
Yeah, stay out of those.
Yeah,
Lord.
oh, I am. And it was just so crazy, so crazy. And then she's like, I live in a billion-dollar, million-dollar home. I have a job that pays more than $85,000. You go back to your trailer park, to the Raging Tomato lady. And I'm like, if you're a teacher for early childhood, there's no way in hell, I don't care which state you're in, there's no way you're making 85. No way.
Well,
And,
there's no way she's teaching my children. I know that. If I had little kids, yeah.
also that, but there's no way. I can tell you that, especially with Illinois, Atlanta, Missouri, they don't, like, the most you could make is probably 45, you know. I mean, that's like the stuff it's my specialty.
Yeah.
So it was really, really interesting, kind of toxic, disgusting, and all the above. And I'm not judging people. If this is what you want to do, that's fine, but don't bring kids into it, that's what I said,
yeah,
disgusting too.
exactly.
Yeah. You know, what kind of grandma? And she said she's a grandma. And then she's talking about, oh, I'm a size 2 in her waist. And she was talking about like
Yeah.
weird things, like weird stuff. Like sexual intercourse and all that, and how it worked with people with her structure or her size.
Uh,
And I'm like, oh boy, why am I here? So I left, but she dropped the camera at one point. I'm like, dude, you are not size 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're size 2, that means I'm like 000.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
That
The
is
things
fun.
that people like lie about.
yeah, I don't think I would have stayed there very long. And if she was here, she would not have stayed here very long.
No.
Yeah, I think that's part of their game.
Yeah, we're not gonna let people talk about other people's races in a bad way, regardless whether it's your race or not. You're not gonna come and talk about whites or blacks or whatever. I don't care what you are. You gotta go.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Except those damn Arabs.
And Mexicans.
Yes.
I'm
all
others.
those Mexican countries.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you have the right to go after Arabs and Mexicans, but leave the blacks alone. It's funny. And then she also mentioned how her siblings are all light skinned and she's the only, and I quote, darky in the family.
Yeah, see, she's a racist against herself. She doesn't realize what she's doing. She's putting her own self down.
Yeah.
She may have, other issues where I don't know how she was raised. Maybe someone talked to her that way and maybe she feels that way. I have no idea.
I don't know, or maybe she was just very drunk.
Yeah.
Being an idiot. Could be anything.
The drunks will tell you the truth sometimes too. Not that they don't lie, but like you see who the real person is comes out when they're drunk, is what I mean.
But, well, her truth is very sad.
Yeah.
In vino veritas. See, I can do other languages too.
I know Nanu Nanu. You know that one too, right? I heard you laugh.
CC.
You don't know Nanu Nanu, Izzy?
She's only been here 20 years. That was like 30 years ago.
That's why I asked.
Me know English.
I hear that one all the time.
Damn, Danny. My dad was a true res multi-male he-whore. He ran around and made a ton of kids and took care of none of them. In the end, we grew up without him. He made at least 15 children that we know of. Suspect a bunch more. One day, DNA will tell.
The seed has gone out, Danny. I don't know. I couldn't have no 15 kids. Are you crazy? Lord. I've been trying to give the ones that I got, the ones that are mine, I've been trying to give them away. Nobody wants them.
That's I used to talk to a guy. He was actually 100% disabled from Iraq. But his father was a county sheriff down in Mississippi, and he had like half brothers scattered all over the state.
Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, Danny. Space alien. You got it.
Oh, that's right. She's back on Nanu Nanu. For a second, I'd lost track.
Nanu Nanu. She said, baby talk. Space alien.
In Danny, the one night everybody left, and it was just me and her left in here. We got to have a good conversation.
Oh, it's Robert Williams. Oh, Robin.
Robin Williams, yes.
Sorry. Yeah, speaking of alien.
I was thinking the same thing. Did you just finish with your problem, or?
Yeah, we fixed
it. It took a while then.
Yeah, it was a little slower when they were moving backwards at points. But that's why we have majors and managers to keep them moving forward when they step in the wrong direction. Why are you guys still up? It's 1:30 in the morning, man.
Yeah, Danny won't let us leave.
Oh, damn it, Danny. Oh.
the other Danny, well, there's a bunch of them, but the other Danny in my life that I've mentioned before, she's the one I did the birthday song for today. Her nickname is Damn It Danny. And yeah, Izzy, when I saw you mute up, I had a bet with myself that that's something like that was going on. Nurses are bugging her.
Oh,
I got a bunch of Dannys in my life.
yeah.
Big Dan, Little Dan.
Isn't
Big
Danny your
Dan.
brother? He's older than you.
Yeah, everybody's older than me in my family.
He's a star. How's that go?
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, when I saw you muted up, I thought, oh, nurse just came in.
Yeah,
Yeah, nurses have priority.
they do. Because I just want to get home. But yeah, you said you have a bunch of Dannies in your life, Ariel?
Danny's.
Yeah, I got a bunch of freaking nurses in my life right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that could be a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
just
don't.
a good thing. I mean, it could have been worse.
Very true.
You
I
know, it could have
listened to
happened
my
at a worse
body.
time.
Yeah. Yep. I did listen to my body. I knew something was off. So that's a good point. Old Sarge Finkel, why are you still awake? Isn't that, I mean, isn't
He's
it
I'm
past
working.
your bedtime?
Yeah. I'm on shift right now, and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in between calls. So I thought I could piss my boss off.
Oh, gotcha.
And
How's the
yeah,
food?
the thing is he that he often is asleep at this time, even though he's at work.
Oh, really?
So you get me in trouble.
That's funny.
How's the food there at the where you're at?
It's okay. I don't know. Full of
Yeah,
salt.
full of salt. Well,
Hmm.
I had heart surgery in 2015, and I decided to recon the hospital, and I tried their cafeteria food, and there was a really good hamburger. So I made a mental note that when I'm a patient, I'm going to order the hamburger, because they advertised it was the same food in the cafeteria as the patients get. Fast forward, when I'm ordering my first lunch as a recovering patient, it was the nastiest hamburger I had in my life. I'm like, so this is the heart healthy hamburger. I'm like, oh, fuck off. Heart healthy.
Yeah, there is no such thing as healthy hamburger.
Yeah, I think what they mean is soybean or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Danny,
But
a lot of people like to think that the Indian tribes were just like a bunch of elves out there hanging out in the woods, having a good time, no strife.
what are we
I
talking about?
I never imagined no strife for Native Americans.
Danny was just giving a history lesson on
Oh,
Cheyenne and Sioux. And
Does Danny speak any of the native languages?
well, I
Man,
played
I think.
background music to my Yellowknife video, and while I was playing, she says she didn't like the style of music from that part of the North American continent. So I would say she understands something.
Yeah.
I should let Danny answer for herself.
yeah, yeah, I think she's fluent, but we'll see what she says.
Yeah.
So is it Arabic, English, German, and what else have you got? Spanish?
Who?
You. Your four languages.
I understand them.
Okay.
But
Danny.
the ones that I speak, write, and read are the Arabic, English, Turkish, Farsi. No, yeah, a lot of Farsi.
Danny speaks Cheyenne, Sioux, Cherokee, and some Cree.
But my IQ is 70.
Yeah. Well, you
But
know, you don't have to be smart to know languages.
Right.
I think your sub 70 IQ was measured on your inability to understand toddlerese.
We'll see you, Ben. Thanks for coming in.
But that makes most of us sub 70. Yeah.
I tried to use it again today.
Oh wow. He needs new material.
Yeah. I figured when I get better, I'm going to release some of the videos that he's been kind of doing and saying. I don't know. Maybe not. He's not worth my time.
I
Thanks,
understand.
Ben.
I think everybody should just start ignoring them.
I agree. I mean, you should have seen him earlier with Based and them. He was so far up into his, trying to be relevant with this other dude, Andrew something.
Oh, Wilson?
Yeah.
Ah,
He just wanted this guy, Andrew, to recognize him or just say something. He was against him,
yeah.
but this Andrew guy would not even acknowledge him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was funny. It was painful to watch. You know?
And Buttercup's going to bounce people. I didn't know we had a wrench for you. We should give you a wrench, but
Yeah.
oh, I'm reading wrong. He's going to bounce. Okay, he's going to bounce people. Okay.
Yeah, Danny, we don't speak idiot.
Oh,
So dumb. So what are you gonna do with those videos you posted?
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna
I'm,
do with the videos you posted?
I'm just going to let him fester there.
Oh,
But
okay.
eventually tired of watching. And then,
Yeah.
I think you and Muckster are right. I'm just going to start ignoring him. He's actually
Yeah.
feeding off negative attention.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying earlier. He even enjoys negative attention. He just, as long as people are paying attention to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
Problem
he
is
does.
still not paying him off. He mentioned you, Finkel, earlier,
On his,
trying to go against while he was disagreeing with this Andrew dude. And he was like, "Oh, you remind me of Sergeant Finkel." Nothing made sense.
I've heard the name Andrew Wilson, but I guess from that I can determine he's a pretty good guy.
It did not make sense at all.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I guess that means I'm living rent free in his head here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If he's
And then
disagreeing with me,
his
he can't get me out of his head.
girlfriend Vippy kept chiming in. You know his
Oh.
real name is Scott.
Yes. According to Guadalupe, Scott something. I don't remember the last name.
Yeah.
But she's told us several times his name is Scott. I don't.
Yeah, she has his entire info, where he lives and all of that.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yep.
but it's funny when you were addressing him yesterday with his fake name.
Uh,
He basically said, "Yes, I am Vegas."
yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you trying to push your agenda. What agenda are you pushing?
Well, in that situation, I'm pushing the agenda that Vegas Phipps is a one needy child.
Which is funny. Like, at least deny that's not you, or just say, "Oh, whatever." But the fact that you stayed there and you're like confirming that yes, it is me.
Yeah. Well, I'm losing track of my day. I think last night he denied that he denied it, but the night before he denied it. I called him out on being RTL and as RTL being a fake Ronnie, and he's like, "That's all lies." So
Mhm.
that's what motivated me to release his video where his voice says, "Yeah, I was Ronnie."
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Well,
Peop-
I like that someone knows his real name. He's always trying to guess mine. He says, "Aren't you so and so in this place?" I'm like, "Oh, nope, wrong name, and about 3 miles off."
Who's that?
Vegas Phipps.
Oh.
He likes to keep guessing who I am and where I live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I have to interrupt here for a very important correction, people. Hobbit feet are oversized for their body and they are hairy. Toddler has little, tiny, skinny, pale, hairless feet, so he can't be a hobbit. I still maintain that he is an undersized munchkin. Thank you. I now
I've seen
return you to your
I've
regular
seen
programming.
I've seen the pictures of a pair of feet and black like flip flops,
Yeah,
but I think that's a joke because those are women's feet.
No, they were his.
that's when he was out gardening in his, whatever, if you want to call that a garden. Hello,
Black.
Woodrow.
Yeah, those are little girls' feet. Can't be Todd's.
No, they were his. I promise you.
Really? Oh,
He took that video.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would hide that.
Yeah. He literally took that video. Yep. He was watering a stick, hoping that would become a tree.
Yeah, he does a lot of his showing off his garden
Yeah.
and back, and including panning past his front door, panning past his
Mm-hmm.
mailbox. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
"How do people know where I live?" I'm like,
Right.
think about it, dummy.
Mm-hmm. Anybody can find you with all the BS around your yard.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know Danny. Danny says they were his feet, Sarge. He took that, but yeah, I know that. I'm playing by saying they can't be his. They're girls.
But yeah, it's crazy. I
Let's
was
see.
talking about earlier how he can't have it both ways. Like, he expects a woman to be in the kitchen and not participate and not say things and not do things at the same time. His wife is the sole uh provider for his household, and I even saw a clip of him telling people, "Oh, the dogs are going crazy because my wife is coming home from work." So, which is it, little toddler?
Now, Sarge, I gotta call you to task. You stereotyped women there as all having tiny little feet, and I happen to know that Danny herself wears a size 12 work boot.
A men's size, a woman's size 12.
Well, men, of course.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I think Danny wears high heels when she drives a truck. Didn't she tell us early on? Something about you can't respect a man but you can drive a truck in high heels or something.
I just got a WTF out of Danny.
Oh, well, oh, I see that. Was that for me or for you? Oh, my hat. That's my vision. Yeah. Which hat? My commie hat? My commie United States Marine Corps hat?
Uh-huh.
Danny wears
Yeah.
chanclas when she drives the truck. Those are flip flops.
When I bought that hat at the surplus store, I had no idea what it was until I actually got home and looked at the tag real closely. I'm like, I've never seen Marines wear a black hat, but that's what the label says, so I'll go with it.
But
Oh, you
who
know
does that?
who buys hats from the surplus store?
No, who pays attention to hats and things like that on other men?
Gay guys.
That's a good point.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
That's why we call him Rainbow Todd.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to make fun of his hat, but I got a hat just like that. I don't wear it much. But we call it a flat cap.
Personally, I can't stand wearing any kind of hat.
Yeah, you wear a hippie bandana.
I come from Montana. I wear a bandana.
Oh,
I wear all kind of hats. What are you talking about?
it looks like you got some kind of crown on. It's a very small picture, so I can't tell.
I love me a good hat.
Yeah.
You talking about the one up above? That's a straw hat, man.
Not you, Muckster.
Oh.
Some kind
No, that's not a. That's I'm thinking what it's called.
yeah, yours is a straw hat.
Yeah.
Izzy, have you seen the snazzy way Todd dresses? He is obviously fashion oriented. That's from Woodrow. Nicole.
He is?
According to Woodrow. I think I sensed some facetious in there.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh. Nice. I'm
Wasn't he,
too.
wasn't he
I'm sorry.
wearing the same clothes for like 5 days?
Oh, I haven't really paid attention. Wouldn't surprise me.
And yes, Danny, I knew how tall you were.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the perfect height, Danny. 5'3" for me. That's how tall my wife is.
Oh.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm 5'7". Sorry, I'm out.
Oh, that's perfect. So, 10'9", as long as it's a woman, it's perfect for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Muckster's hat is called a cap and bells.
Do what?
Muckster's
By the
hat
way,
is called cap and bells.
Toddler lied about his height because he is 5'5".
Oh yeah, I'm taller than him.
Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm taller than him.
Yeah, you are. He's 5'5".
Huh? How do we know his actual height besides estimating from his feet?
Someone.
Oh, that's he was standing next to for public safety at Meade County. That's right. I saw a video on
Mhm.
showed a video of him yelling at some people, and then that's for public safety next to him, and for
Uh-huh.
public safety 6'2". So yeah, about 5. Yeah, that 5'5" is about right.
Yeah.
I was probably 5'5" in the 6th grade.
Oh.
That is crazy talk.
Danny says she has platforms that'll let her look you in the eye.
No, that's good.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Then you can look into my green eyes, Danny. Even though I don't have green eyes.
Are you flirting, married man? Are you flirting? I don't know. I've heard flirting before. That's what it sounds like.
10-inch. Oh my God.
Well,
Those are stomping boots, man. You stomp on somebody with those things.
these
That's
boots
a
for
lot.
me. And that's
That's a
just
lot
what.
of boot. I was gonna say.
Oh, one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Oh, who sang that?
Nancy
Fonda.
Sinatra.
Oh,
Nancy Sinatra.
okay. Got the
Oh,
wrong
right.
name. That's
Frank's
it.
kid.
The Fonda girl didn't sing, right? Well, she just acted. Okay, that's what it was. She do anything else, Muckster? Just the one.
Well, the weirdest one is I remember her and Frank together
Yeah,
singing the song "Something Stupid,"
I've seen the video. I think there's a video.
and it's
Oh,
kind of a weird song for a father and daughter to sing.
that does seem a little creepy, yeah. I dig the song. It was just when I figured out who was singing, I'm like, oh, I don't know about that.
But I think these boots were made for walking. That was the height of her career there.
Yeah.
It's a catchy tune.
Yep.
Frank Jr. didn't get very far either. He was basically like a Frank Sinatra impersonator.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes kids of stars never really get that far. Was that Julian Lennon?
Yeah.
John Lennon's son?
Yeah, he did okay for a while, but yeah. You know, the interesting thing is, I mean, to me, Julian Lennon taught Sean Lennon how to play guitar.
Oh.
That's his younger half brother. And you know, they didn't live together. And you think, wait a minute. Why did he teach him when he was living with John Lennon? You know, it's like, why wasn't his dad teaching him guitar? All right, Sarge. Oh, no. That was Izzy. We lost Izzy.
Oh. Sorry, Izzy.
Oh, I'm not. I'm on the other.
I guess Izzy just didn't want to hear any of that Beatles shit.
Yeah. I had enough of this crap. Boots and rubber shoes or whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm figuring about 60 seconds in chat there's going to be, sorry guys, I got kicked off the internet or something.
What I'd like to know is who taught Yoko Ono to sing, because that mother, he failed.
You say he?
Whoever taught her to sing. He, she.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you was calling her he, but yeah. Lord.
Kiss me, love. Shut up. Let John sing.
I saw a meme a little bit ago. It's Muckster kicked me out. Sorry, Izzy, but you were just getting a little too wild. I saw a meme a little while ago. It showed a bunch of kids on the floor, like, you know, kneeling with their head behind their head. You know what I mean? But anyway, it said kids in the 60s hearing a Yoko Ono album for the first time.
Is she Japanese, Muckster?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Now look, Danny turned on me. Make one stupid shoe comment and Danny turned on me. I thought we were buddies.
Hmm.
Well, I did say one time that I felt like Danny was like a little sister, and that's just the kind of thing my little sister would do. So,
I got the midnight lunches.
well, I heard paper crackling before. I thought that was you.
Yeah, he's always eating.
I want to be eating. Think of what to eat. Oh, you might have heard my cigarette pack.
Oh, is that what it was?
See, Izzy finally caught on. She's not smoking.
I don't think she's allowed to smoke in the hospital, but I'll bet she probably doesn't smoke anyway.
Well, I didn't say she had smoked. I just said she doesn't smoke.
Oh, well, most people don't in the hospital. Unless you're on Battlestar Galactica, that doctor smoked.
I was going to say, when I was a kid, I can remember going to the doctor, and the doctor would be smoking.
In the office?
Hmm?
In the office, right?
Yeah, well, right in the exam room.
Oh, wow.
Have a cigarette hanging out of his mouth while he's listening to your heart.
Here, take some oxygen. He's still smoking.
I remember that one friend of mine went to a respiratory therapist, and he smoked. And he even said to her, "Yeah, it's kind of a do as I say, not as I do as I do as I say, not as I do thing."
I do remember as a kid people smoking in grocery stores and smoking a lot of pumping gas and
Shit, we could smoke in school, Sarge. Before before I left, we were still able to smoke in school. Not in the hallways, but
Yeah, but that was in Mexico. That they have different rules.
Yeah.
The only place where you could smoke in school in my high school was the teacher's lounge.
Oh no, we had our own lounge.
Yeah. Well, if Izzy can't be on panel, I think I'm going to leave because this panel's boring without her. So I'm going to wish you guys a good night and talk to you later. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, but Monday through Saturday I won't be on because I'm not taking my actually I am taking my computer with me. I don't know what kind of Wi-Fi. Okay, I might be on. Depends on how much Holly pisses me off. If she pisses me off, I'll be on.
Don't sweat it, man. Don't get yourself in trouble.
So basically, if you log in Monday night, I'm just going to say to you, apologize, asshole.
That would be good advice because that means we're arguing somewhere up there in the mountains. All right. You guys have a good night and recover well, Izzy. And keep on trucking, Danny. And Cap, I'm fickle. Okay. All right. Good night, everyone.
All right.
We'll see you.
How do I turn this thing off on the phone? I always have a hard time turning this thing off on the phone. There we go.
Just drop it in the toilet. Yeah, you totally roboted there.
I said he already sounds like he's in the toilet. The way the phone sounds.
So, mirrors, can I say? Sarge has made it no secret that David Finkel is not his real name. So that's why we all mostly call him Sarge. It always seems a little weird when somebody calls him David.
Yeah, I stopped doing that. I'd rather just call him Finkel or Sarge.
Yeah, Finkel or Sarge always sound, for some reason, David just sounds weird. I mean,
sounds too much.
Feel free to say it. I'm just saying.
Sounds too much like his real name, even though it's not even close.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, David and Sebastian, how are they all the same?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of that guy they used to put on all the love novels. You know who I'm talking about? The long flowing hair, the big muscle dude. What's his
Oh
name?
yeah. Yep.
What's his?
Oh, let me see if I can think it before.
Starts with an S,
Fab,
right?
wasn't it
Oh,
Fabio?
yeah, you got it. Yeah,
Good.
that's Finkel's real name is really Fabio, but
I beat Danny to it. Okay. Well, Phyllis came up with it too, but you left out the I. You blinded Fabio, Phyllis.
yeah, you
Yeah, I
got to
didn't.
make sure you get the right one because one of them is dead.
I didn't even realize you were still here, Phyllis. Glad to see you.
You know the other Fabio, right?
No.
Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you.
Okay.
No, I forgot their names. Millie Vanilli.
You know,
Fabio
that,
and whatever the other guy's name was.
I thought that was Millie Vanilli, and I said, no. So is that one of them? His real name was Fabio, huh?
Oh yeah. They're were they German? I believe they were like German or whatever they were.
Mm-hmm.
Phyllis, I know nothing about spelling. Ask Muckster.
You have no idea how much it takes for me sometimes to not grammar Nazi when I'm in a chat. And when people will say certain things, I just cringe.
But you know what they're saying, though. As long as you know what they wanted to put out there, it's all good. I'm starting to get a feeling that Finkel doesn't like us. Every time someone's up here and they leave, he goes, "Oh, I think I'm getting tired, or I'm getting hungry, or I gotta go. Let me see what's on the other channel."
Well, that's okay. As long as Danny and Phyllis and Wings likes us, who cares? And all of a sudden, chat drops down to 0.
Yeah. Here you go, Danny. As long as you can read it, we can say it. That's right.
Well, what gets me is when people are trying to sound very intelligent, and they want to explain economic theory to you or something, and they will say something like, "Yeah, I seen that," and I just go, "No, you didn't. You saw it." Mm.
Yeah, he'll recover from that. That's why he's taking this trip. Decompress from the bull.
Yeah, Phyllis, that's. I think some time away from YouTube completely might be good for him. Unless he pisses off his girlfriend, then he'll be needing us.
I think I got an Angry Man song that I made. I don't know.
You know what I like is voice to text. I do an awful lot of that with my phone. And sometimes that woman that lives inside my phone comes up with some really weird sentences.
Yeah. listen, I can speak into my phone every day, and it always, whatever I said, it comes up wrong. And especially on my phone, I have it switched over to Spanish, the text, so it messes me up all the time.
I can't remember if I told you or not, or I was telling someone else. I always got a kick out of it a lot of times. Although that woman in my phone, I hate to say her name and wake her up.
Yeah.
She doesn't always repeat back what I'll say, but sometimes she does, and especially when I first got the phone, she would look. But like I would send you guys a text and I'd say, I am going live. And she'd repeat it back, I am going live. So a week or so ago, just for the hell of it, I text Sarge and I said, I am going live. And she repeated back, I am going live.
Figured it out, bro.
No, because ever since then she says live again. So just really weird.
One time, yeah. She probably said, "Let me F with him for a little bit and see if."
Yeah. I know this. This will drive that bastard nuts. I think Sarge can start spending less time on toddler. He's come to a decision, toddlers. But yeah, hopefully, as long as he doesn't go back to Wrangler. Yeah, this is true. And he may still be listening to us. That's why every once in a while when somebody will say something about, I'll say something, they'll go, well, one of Toddler's friends was here at the time. Yeah, I don't say anything here that I don't assume will be broadcast all over the world. Okay.
You made him mad today. The storm is on the way. F this and F that. He's not holding back. Retro on and on till the break of dawn. F-bombs hit the ground. Feel the rage all around. The man reds out. F-bombs shout. Let it all out. No doubt. He's a firestorm. Breaking all doors. Words are his fight. Dark turns to light. Why is he so mad? Ain't just a fad. All the pressure cracks. No looking back. The man reds out. F-bomb shout. Let it all out. No doubt. He's a firestorm. Breaking all doors. Words are his fight. Dark turns to light. Why is he so mad? Ain't just a fad. All the pressure cracks. No looking back. The man reds out. F-bomb shout. Let it all out. No doubt. The man reds out. F-bomb shout. Let it all out. No doubt. No doubt.
So what happened? Did it not play or?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. What do you think?
I liked it.
I just put a couple words in there. F Bob rant or whatever. That's what it came up with.
Yeah, I was thinking when I was uploading those two of yours today, I wonder if Suno, the AI, is going, who the hell is this Carolina everybody wants me to sing about?
Yeah. Who's this Kruger guy? This new Kruger guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny, I loved when how he explained about his combat injury that didn't happen in combat.
Yeah. You know, you guys just wait until I bring my friend over. He's got a story to tell you. One detail of it. I don't know his story. It's his story to tell.
Which is something we want to do, guys, is do a lot of like one-on-one type stuff, talking to people with interesting stories to tell. So
Right.
if you have an interesting story or you know someone with an interesting story, we'd love to hear it. Really want to find people outside our little corner of YouTube too that people won't know.
Something out of the norm, right?
We'll find out. Okay, Phyllis, be that way. Go off. Be with your real friends. We're not going to feel offended. We don't mind. That's okay.
Go have a good time. We don't care.
Hurry up and leave so we can talk about you. You know the story I'd love to hear, but it'll never happen, is Danny's.
Well, we could have a story time where you bring someone in with not their name and even change their voice.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do no cam and a voice change, but
not for Danny, but I mean,
yeah, because with Danny, as soon as she said, "Well, I grew up on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation," people would be going, "Yeah, we know who this is."
I drive this big ass truck. Yeah. Oh, wow. I know who you are.
I'm not sure why, but somebody made Cap cry.
Now, is gonna a word? Is that a word?
Not really, but I use it a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Phyllis, come on in and tell your story.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what your story is, but it's your story to tell. You don't have to be military or what have you. Maybe you have something to offer the world, a great hobby that you do, you're expert at or something. I have no idea. It doesn't have to be sad. It could be a happy story.
And I'd also say wanna is a word too.
Yeah.
Muckster, let something up. I think you missed a word, which I hate when I do that. Oh, let's set something up. We'd love to, Phyllis. We're actually working on a separate channel right now for those. So it'll be a little different than our usual thing here. But yeah, if you'd love to do it, yep.
Yeah, it's not going to be an open panel. It'll be whoever's telling their story and one of us.
Just one person.
And the other person will be looking at the chats and
yeah,
make sure everything's running smooth.
And I will tell you this, I don't plan on being the on stage person unless I find somebody that would only feel comfortable talking to me. I want to leave that up to the other three guys.
Right. We're trying to recruit a handsome person to do this, but we have Killen, but he won't show his face. So we can't use him. Something about his face is copyrighted or something. I have no idea.
What do you mean a back and forth situation?
I think it's gonna be. We'll be asking questions, and you'll be telling your story.
Yeah, it'll be. When we say no panel, we're talking like it won't be 6 people.
Yeah,
it'll be you and one person.
Right.
And they'll ask you questions as necessary.
That way we can hear you clearly. Your story gets out. There's not 15 people talking or yelling, or it's just you telling your story.
And we will take questions from chat as appropriate.
Yeah.
One thing we're definitely not going to do is when if somebody is telling their life story and they're talking about, well, when I was in 6th grade, this happened, and you have somebody in chat saying, so what kind of work are you doing now? It's like, give the person a chance to get there. Yeah, but MSG just does veterans, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
Well, the thing is that the chat's gonna ask whatever questions they want, but we want the person to tell their story. Once they're done, then ask the questions.
Yeah.
Because if we start getting the questions, we may get off of the subject, and the whole thing may.
Yeah.
We just want to hear the person's story. Yeah, Cobra Commander. He's a baddie.
But yeah, Phyllis, we didn't expect to just have you come up here and monologue.
Right. Yeah, it's not that.
So that's actually 2 channels that we are setting up right now. Because, of course, we're working on the music one so we can have music nights.
Mm-hmm.
And this will always be the main channel doing what we've been doing. The off-the-cuff type panels. Hopefully, every once in a while, Sarge might still go out and do location things. I believe Danny just told somebody to kiss her ass.
Okay. I didn't think they Is that the last comment or?
No idea what you said.
A lot of puckering up they got to do right there.
Oh. Are you saying that Danny has a fat ass? You see,
No.
Danny, you thought I was the mean one. Did you hear what he just said? I'm going to go ahead and kill my channel. Nobody's been over there since Nerdy left.